thing, I make sure I've told someone, got advice, and then go back to him.
Do you need anything to eat or drink right now?
No, but I do want to have a chat with you at some point.
Absolutely. I imagine now is not the best time.
Oh, I think it's fine.
Absolutely. To pick up from earlier, before I had to go customer service mode. Yes. I did get into my mind. Not necessarily that I could do it alone, but it'll give me the best chance. That wasn't the deciding factor.
What was?
I've made promises that I wouldn't run away again. And to be frank, I have been not at my best for a while. And even though it does break some of my convictions, that I will admit, I figured I'm not working directly in support of them. And any favors incurred, unfortunately, Alfonso will have to shoulder the burden.
Do you actually believe that? Because I think you're smarter than the most to know that with the faceless, it isn't black and white when it comes to owing them for anything. A favor to one is a favor to all in this situation, because we're not seen as one person. We're not seen as two people. We're seen as a whole group.
That much is very true. No, you have a very good point there.
It's not like it was just one favor. You heard it from them not even 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. That's...
It's going to keep happening. The favor is just going to grow and grow. You're never going to get anywhere.
I don't like it one bit, and I've made that opinion known. But also, by me remaining here, regardless of what reasonings I have, I am inherently complicit.
So your reasoning was that you didn't think you were going to have to owe a favor.
No.
But everything that you've been preaching for the past year, fuck the faceless, even a week ago when we were finishing all the shit that we were doing with the resistance. Everything you've stood for, essentially, Eliza. All the people that you've had in your life that have tried to burn you, harm those that you care about. Just meant nothing the second that you decided to just align yourself.
I genuinely do not believe I am aligned with the faceless in this regard.
Why not?
I don't want innocent people to be hurt. And I don't want these people, our people, to be turned into cannon fodder. I don't know what else to do. I'm not going to pretend that my cause is noble by any means.
Ben going to bed. I'm beat.
Then
It is troublesome. Because, on one hand, I very much agree with you, nor do I blame anyone for walking away. Not at all. Right, even receiving a favor from the Faceless is accepting some form of connection with them. On the other hand, I could claim that I'm not doing anything to directly benefit them. I am not doing anything to forward their aims and cause, but
you know their cause
why
is chaos.
else would why else would they offer their assistance in this regard?
Because they're glad that they're able to help everybody here in creating chaos with the marshals and the government. It's what they stand for, right? Is chaos and destruction and burning everything around them down. By giving you guys bombs and Molotovs and being in the air, giving you guys support that way, they're aiding in that.
Has that not what we've been doing to a smaller degree?
Yeah, but without their help. I don't think anybody would have left because they didn't want to be here. They didn't want to help support everybody here, all the individuals. It was merely the idea of working with the Faceless. That was a problem that every single other individual that left, that was the only problem they had, was that. I even struggled. I had a weapon in my hand. I gave you some of my medical equipment. I was there armed. The only thing that I kept struggling with was with the Faceless. I am loyal to a fault. But the one time that I choose myself and the morals that I believe in, because I wasn't even given time to think about anything. Everything happened so quick that day. No conversations were had with me. I was left alone with my thoughts, and I didn't think. I had no time to really think about anything.
I don't think anyone can or should blame you for that. I understand that people have different views and opinions on loyalty and what that looks like.
Night, everyone. See you guys tomorrow.
Pal, what the fuck are you wearing?
Huh? Gross. What do you mean?
Come on, man.
What do you mean?
So what does this mean for you?
For me,
Yeah.
means I allowed a personal vendetta to override everything else. Every other time that I've played it safe
I've missed a lot.
and passive, it has led to things getting worse.
Who the fuck is that?
Who's that?
Hello.
That is the beauty queen of the prison. That's Rose.
Hello, sorry, my name's Rose.
Not even worse, just
Eliza,
futile.
Been around for a long time, wakes up sometimes.
I have to do something.
Pleasure to meet
I
you.
can't always be the one
You said
who...
your name was Rose?
Yeah, Rose McPatrick.
Been alive for
fucks off
Yeah, since December 2024, according to
when
what
I
my
meet a dead
phone
end.
says when I was put in here.
You think this is the way to achieve it?
almost as long as that happened.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you do, Rose, in here with your
I
time?
wish I could say definitively
Um,
so, but this seems like the most likely
Typically,
way
like,
right
kinda
now.
just walk around.
Everything
look
else I've tried to come
pretty,
up with has
talk
faltered.
to boys.
Do
talk to
that quite well.
girls.
You know, thing trying to figure out
Like going to
the court
what's it
case,
now?
serving your time, getting out, not having to look
So you have a couple of
over your
options.
shoulder every day if you're going to get sniped from
Is he okay?
the other side of the prison. You're going to have the PD barge in at any moment. To
That's my-
maybe,
that's my
I mean, what is
dizzy.
your end goal in all of this,
You'll have a
Eliza?
full day
I
at
think it's the
work.
colours.
I'm so sorry.
My end goal?
Give me 2 minutes, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What it's always been.
I haven't seen a model in fucking years.
Which is?
To ferret out the rot of society and introduce
Just
a
make
brighter
sure you
future.
keep your eyes up there, okay?
Like Kate Moss's sister.
If I wanted to
Oh.
play it the proper legal
you.
way,
Yeah, the resemblance is uncanny, actually.
this song is too goofy.
Oh,
I think
wow.
I'm more like Miranda Kerr's sister because I'm Australian.
If I wanted to play it safe, right? Be
Alright,
able to
well, welcome
argue
to
my
Queenie.
way or, litigate my way outside of a treason charge, which
Oh,
is
pleasure to meet you.
possible, right? It could have been possible at one point.
What are my options?
Certainly is not anymore.
No, you solidified yourself as a treasonous.
100%.
Or you'll be taken to a place of safety, but
I
can
would have had
assure you
to
that place of safety won't be that enjoyable.
denounce
Yeah, no, joining
Babylon
you sounds pretty good.
and
Joining you
throw
sounds, yeah, joining you
everyone
sounds
under the
fantastic,
bus.
Actually. Yep, no, that sounds good to me.
To remove the treasonous thing.
We are going to need a
and everything, well,
little more
probably
walking around in
most,
this
if not
area.
everything else. The-
Not the first one, no.
Um,
You've had
honestly,
everybody
it's been a while.
voting
I've also got some other things.
at City Hall for mayors
really good
in Sandy and up in the
Interpersonal
city
relationships, talking to
multiple
people.
times.
Mm.
We've gone through
Um,
multiple mayors and we've
really good
all
with my
taken
mouth.
buses
That sounds bad.
and going there.
I mean, I'm really
That
good with
isn't
my
going
words,
against
is what I was trying to say there.
San Andreas in the city of Los Santos. That's supporting it.
Well, we
Yeah,
have,
We've
not
had
at all.
mayors
departments that
come
are
to New
so-
Babylon and we hear them out.
We need help
I
with
very much
medical
agree with you.
We've gone to
paid
court
taxes.
case. We've paid taxes. We've gone to court cases in the city. That is part of their judicial.
food that is actually going to keep us full and healthy with the right vitamins that we need.
The shit that they do in the city. That
Yes,
isn't
yes.
going
We have our
against
soldiers,
the city at all.
We have our recruitment department, if that's something
It's
that
not.
That could have been
doing,
argued.
where we recruit people.
It could have been. But do you think everyone
Yeah, what if-
here would have had the patience to
Who
do
runs this
such?
place now?
Not
Yeah,
necessarily,
good
no.
told, Alfonso.
But they're also not going to be
Yeah,
the
I
people that
remember
were going to
Alfonso.
speak.
Dismissed him, but
They
you'll
let the
have
people that
Oh, well,
are
maybe
able to
another time.
speak for them.
I have found time and
I
time
mean-
again, it
I mean,
doesn't
like,
matter
Yonks ago,
how-
there was a DOC guard here, but
logical or reasonable or
Listen,
straightforward I
alright,
try to
cool.
be, there's always going to be
Yeah.
someone
Oh,
who
hello.
speaks up at the wrong time
Well,
and
perhaps
gets
have a
people
think about
thrown
what
under
they
the
might be
bus.
interested
Oh, I
in
know.
growing.
Sometimes they do it just
You could
because they think it'll be funny.
Precisely that.
But now that option is
Grandma Rose
taken
is
away
up
from you
north, is that-
completely.
I can
The
go
second
change something
I
really
heard
random.
Yes, and fetch your boots go up.
succession
Ah,
or succeeding from
yeah,
the
no
state of
more
San
Star
Andreas
Color. Obviously, you'll need to speak to the,
is solidified.
people tomorrow.
everything for
So
every
after
individual that was there.
Have a think about what you want to do, what kind of place you see for yourself, and then I can give you sort of full
I recognize it very much is past the point of no return.
I'm going to get
Yeah.
changed.
But what would I do, right? Like, let's say I do beat the court
Fucking hate
case.
this place.
Either, let's be honest, I probably would not end up being freed, but I would have a significantly reduced amount of time, as I would only be, imprisoned for my constructive possession, which would be probably a dozen or so years. I'd get
Yeah.
out,
I think she got it. She got it.
and
Somebody else got it.
then what? Use my limited means to assist people in here and continue to walk around the streets of San Andreas, play acting like I'm doing something to make tangible change, but instead I go back to planting community gardens, try to recreate a ghost of the life that we had in Babylon.
That's the cage you're putting yourself in if you were to get out of prison. I think you don't give yourself enough credit. You never have. Not in New Babylon, not during the Resistance, not on the run, ever, Eliza. You keep cutting yourself short and it pisses me off. You remove your value. You lower yourself to meet other standards, and that's not who you are. That's never who you have been.
I'm trying to
You
be
realize
realistic.
You're not being realistic. When it came to all this stuff with Kiflam and you built that. You built that. People followed you. You ever ask yourself why? Yeah, you're a good speaker. You can speak better than most people in this entire city. But you have a fucking brain. And sadly, most people lack that here. And if you have an opinion, you're not afraid to share it. You stand on business, or at least you stood on business in the past. And now it's like you're afraid. And you're conforming. Because it's the easier choice. Seems like the easier choice to go along with everything that everybody's doing. When it goes against who you are. Pardon me for being so blunt. You and I have never had conversations that didn't go this way to begin with.
Nothing to apologize for. Your bluntness is one of the wonderful things about you. Even if the truth is difficult to swallow at times.
Yeah.
This isn't easy for me, but between the two choices I could have made, you are 100% correct. I am taking the easy way out.
That makes me sad for you.
It's confounding because I stand by. Funnily enough, I stand by everything else. Except for working with them. I believe continuing the vision here was a stronger pull for me. Then associating with them could be a deterrent. But I can't even claim honor in that because I am making a gamble. There's no knowing if this abject madness will succeed. The fact that we've even made it this many days is... it is baffling, to be sure.
How did you feel about hearing that they were going to continue to work with them?
I don't like that at all.
You weren't aware of it?
No. No, I was not.
You don't question that?
Very much do. Question. I guess it's foolish for me to question how deep are they willing to go, because by the time you ask that question, it's already past the point.
Yeah, it's already too deep at that point. You know the answer to that question.
Why did you come back?
I think I've always cared about people to a fault. It's gonna be what gets me killed one day. Said I just care.
Nancy told me what you did for her out there.
What did she say?
That you were the one that kept her alive. And sane and focused.
It wasn't easy out there for anybody. I worried about you too.
I will say it takes someone with exceptional insight to, in the face of all of those challenges, still be that bastion of support for other people.
And I continue to be that way even though I might get killed in here by my own. I don't doubt that anybody in this entire prison wouldn't put a bullet in me if ordered to.
If they do that, then they're lying about why they want to be here.
You'd be surprised.
Even taking the emotion out of it, right? Logically, it would be absolutely fucking stupid to dispatch someone like you.
Thing is, a lot of people lack logic. And as much as you think someone will care, in order to be able to continue to survive or progress, they'll do what they have to do. Like I told you earlier, logic is one of those things that you tend to have. Not everybody does. Most don't.
By coming here, you've clearly shown that you care. I mean, you said it yourself. I know people are angry, they're paranoid, they're on edge. And you don't deserve to receive the backlash of that. I hope they come to their senses. Because I can promise you this, I will not stand idly by if you are going to be used to make a point.
I appreciate that. I have a feeling it'll come down to that, though.
Truth be told, I would let you out right now, but I don't want to gamble with your life like that.
It's okay, I'm gonna go to bed soon.
Okay.
I'll be around tomorrow if you want to talk more.
Always.
I hope for your sake nothing ever happens to you when it comes to the choices that you made with the Faceless. I know the way they feel about you and everything that's happened to you.
Thank you. If anything, it's a long time coming, so I'm just upping the ante, as it were.
Yeah. It's never too late, though, right?
That is very true.
Just think about it.
Thank you for your honesty, Queenie.
Yeah,
I'll let you
of
to your
course.
rest.
All right. Thank you again.
Rest well. Okay.